out loud. But I'm literally sitting here, Max, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm walking in. I'm like, Max, what's up?
Yo, 100%.
Yates, what's up? Yo, Pat, what's up, man?
This got
club, right?
This got the club hopping more than, like, I can't think of a song that came out that did it more than this one. Maybe it tied this one, but I don't think you got one above that. People lost their mind.
It seems like every time back then, Max, when you walk into the club, this was playing.
This was playing.
This was playing. You're right.
No
you walk
on the way in. That's how you knew you got. That's the soundtrack to entering the club back then. So you wait. I forgot what year this was. Were you with the Jets?
No, this was
before then.
Yeah, this was like
that was
college or high school.
This is early 90s. Even could it be late 80s? Damn, I got to look that up.
It was early 90s.
Early 90s. All right.
Yeah.
I think this was high school though.
Yeah,
so
for
that's
sure.
I graduated high school 91, so this might be
100% high school.
Yeah, it might be like 90. Tune in tomorrow night for Game 6 of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. The Heat host the Celtics, presented by Indeed. Coverage begins at 8 p.m. Eastern on most ESPN radio stations and on Sirius XM Channel 80. All right, Heat fans, we're not worried. That's what they said to us yesterday, Key, after they lost Game 4. How about now? Miguel in Atlanta. You're on KJM.
Good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Morning, Miguel.
What's happening, man?
Ain't nothing. Man, I woke up this morning and I had Matt Ryan on my mind. And as much as I love Jimmy Butler, I feel like a Miami Heat Atlanta Falcon meltdown in the Super Bowl. Just want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, but that meltdown in the Super Bowl wasn't on Matt Ryan. I think it was more on Kyle Shanahan and that defense. It wasn't on Matt Ryan.
But there is the thought that at a certain point, if the OC is calling plays and kind of a prevent offense, right, that the quarterback may want to take things into his own hands sometimes, Key. I've heard that he could have been more assertive, maybe, Matt Ryan.
Maybe, but sometimes it's not people's personality. Well, we do know Jimmy Butler is assertive for sure.
Bingo.
So
that's what I'm getting
we'll
at.
see in Game 6 if Jimmy Butler – I'm not going to say rise to the occasion because he's always risen to the occasion. Let's see if his game changes from Game 4 and 5 to Game 6. All of a sudden, he catches fire again. He's at home. It's a whiteout, the whole deal going on, and he's balling like we saw Jimmy Butler do in the past.
We got to see what happens with Gabe Vincent too, because I really think his absence was a big deal. You only have one. When the defense knows they got one dude who can really handle and get his right and set people up, and they key in on him, it's a whole different ball game. So either Kyle Lowry has to come correct, or it's going to be a problem. Right? Exactly. Key. Gabe Vincent was that guy for them. Luther in New York. You're on KJM. Luther.
Good morning, fellas.
What's going on?
What's cracking, Luke?
No, man. Yeah, man, I'm a little worried, man. I ain't going front. First of all, Spo got to get out of that 3-2 defense. That 3-2 defense ain't working, man. People, rotations late, Matt Strus, oh, my God. He got sand in his feet. Kyle Lowry and Kevin Love. Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday, but the stat that gets me was the bench scored 53 points and the starter scored 44 points. That's pitiful. 26 points off of turnovers. They let the Celtics have 45% from three. Yeah, I don't know. Spoelstra got to get them boys. You got to get the boys back together. Bam and Jimmy. Jimmy only took 10 shots the whole game. Bam had 6 turnovers. Yeah, it's get a little spooky. I think the fix is in. I ain't gonna say it's rigged, but I'm gonna say the fix is in.
How's the fix?
How's it a fix when you turn the ball over?
Keyshawn, the fix is in, man. The fix is in.
But Luther, think about what you're saying. The fix is in. So if somebody only takes 14 shots, is the 14 shots part of the fix? Is the turnovers part of the fix? Are they saying, hey, turn the ball over? Hey, don't shoot. That's what's going on? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It's a little. Eric Spoelstra got a little microphone in his ear, and they telling him, you know.
Oh man, here you go. You're an internet guy. I know what you are. You get ready to tell me You getting ready to tell me flying saucers, the convertible flying saucers are coming next week. I hear it. I understand.
Nah. No, we just got to play better. That's it, man. I'm surprised we played that bad 2 games in a row. Eric Spoelstra we really don't have two. We really didn't have 2 bad games this.
This is what I'm
so
saying. You had one bad. I hate to keep bringing up the name Gabe Vincent, but Key, they had a bad game. That was a winnable game last night. It was I would not say the Celtics really actually outplayed the Heat. Yes, they hustled on defense, the Celtics, but a lot of those turnovers were just sloppy, right? It's like, yes, the Celtics took advantage, but the Heat put themselves in a position to turn the ball over. You said it. Look at the way they're holding the ball. They're dribbling. They're passing. Everything was lackadaisical.
It's basically the same repeat. They're repeat offenders from Game 4.
Right, Game 4. Game 4. They start turning it over in the third quarter more. And you brought this up, and you would think that would be corrected for Game 5, but it picked right up from the beginning of the game. They got to get, and that's why the reason I say Gabe Vincent is when you have 2 guys who can shot create, it changes everything, right? As opposed to just having that one dude.
Max Luther said that it's a fix.
Yeah,
it's in the turnovers and shot selection is a fix. I guess Bigfoot will be knocking on his back door here soon, too.
Do you realize that the existence of a Bigfoot or of aliens, you said flying saucer, do you realize that it's a higher likelihood that we are presently being visited by aliens than the fix was in last night? That everyone, like really, just if you did the math, you'd say the likelihood that everyone on the Heat, the fix was in and they could pull it off like that, that's a lower likelihood than aliens are here right now.
Yeah, convertible flying saucers are
convertible flying. I want one of those. Chris in Chicago, you're on KJM.
Hey, good morning, Max. Good morning, Key. Good morning, Yates. Yates, you play Summertime. Got a question for you, Key. Where's Will Smith from?
Philly.
Okay. What was Will invited to at 4 o'clock, Key?
What was Will invited to at 4 o'clock? Oh, a barbecue.
Yates.
Yeah, a barbecue.
Yeah, tell Yates to play that.
Yeah, all he doing is cheesing now.
No?
He cheesing.
Because he know we right.
Do y'all have cookouts in Chicago, Chris?
No, we have barbecue.
You be bringing spaghetti and meatballs to them joints, huh?
He got you, Yates. He got you on that.
Spaghetti and meatballs. We gonna have salad. We actually gonna have some tips.
Well, you gotta get a good
we
phone,
might have
man.
some brisket.
Yeah, I'm not going to his joint. He can't even get his connection right.
Yates, you never really addressed Chris Canty's point from yesterday. Chris Canty's point from yesterday I thought was good. I never heard you address it. If someone says to Chris Canty, you could say cookout, and he shows up and he gets barbecue, you didn't lie to him. You just didn't tell him everything, right?
That's false advertisement, dog.
But if you say barbecue and he shows up and it's a cookout, he got lied to, right? How do you answer that? That seems to me to be ironclad from Chris Canty. Yates.
Oh, I thought you was asking Chris because I'm with Canty on that. If you tell me that I'm going to a cookout and I pop up at that joint and it's a whole bunch of barbecue food, I'm gonna be upset.
No. He's saying he'd be happy because it's extra.
The other way.
In other words,
get a plus.
You didn't lie to him, but you didn't tell him everything. But if you say barbecue and he shows up and it's a cookout, you lied to him.
Yeah, because like I said yesterday, me personally, I've never ever been invited to a barbecue. That vernacular is not stated in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. It's not a thing.
It's a regional thing.
Well, that's
unless you in Chicago, Chris, I guess.
That's super weak though. Chris called you out though. I don't understand why. So why did Will Smith, who's from Philly, say barbecue?
Because the beat is a West Coast summertime joint. What you want him to do?
He spends too much time in L.A. by then?
Where did he go in Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right,
yeah. Let's relax, Christopher.
Look at Pat in the background. We have to, in the cop uniform. We have to go back to like Girls of the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble and see where Philadelphia Will Smith had to say back then. If there's any reference to cookout.
Different eras, man. Same thing.
All right, Heat fans.